Hey everybody, Norm here. Back with you talking about some new features in 2025 Q3. This is going to be another short video where we're talking about seemingly trivial and small feature, but can be such a huge productivity enhancer as you're using LabVIEW. So let's get into the code and see exactly what I mean by this. All right, so I've got a relatively simplistic piece of code here. It's reading some data, it's creating some temporary files, and it is outputting it to a graph and sending it to files. So pretty simplistic. And if I were to go ahead and run this VI, some of the features that you might not even have been aware of previously is that if you were to right click on an array of numbers, you can export that data to the clipboard or go straight to Excel. Same thing for a graph, even. You could even do even more. You can export that data, go to, let's see, the clipboard, Excel, diadem, you can even get an image of the graph sent to your clipboard. And so this is a very useful little tool to have. And so one of the things that I can note about this is that we've enhanced this, we've made it better so that we've enhanced the number of data types. So if I were to create an array of file paths, now we have a very easy ability to go ahead and export that also to the clipboard or to Excel. Once again, a time saver in a couple different ways. And we've also expanded it for clusters that have these three canonical data types. And so if in this case, I have a cluster that is composed of a numeric, path, and string. And so all of those different types, if you should be able to right click on even an array of that, let's go here. I can right click here and export that to Excel. And very quickly, you're going to be able to see all of the information in Excel that was previously in that kind of that cluster of information. So once again, just trying to keep our eyes towards the common workflows, getting the data into and around LabVIEW into other sources, and trying to accelerate that so you don't always have to save it to a file just to read it in something else. And so ideally, that's a productivity saver for what you're going to work with. All right. So if you like this feature, please let us know. There's always different data types that we could do. There's always different types of structures that we can do. Did you know about the graph? That's actually a huge one. Did you know that you could export that data? Actually, even if you explore underneath one of the right-click menu options there for the data operations, there's some other ones that you can take advantage of too that you might hear me talk about in a different video. So let us know, give us some feedback, and I'll see you in the next videos talking about 2025 Q3. Thanks.